Hello and welcome to this edition of Phi TV. I'm your host, Brad Swanson. We are coming to you from inside the Florida Capitol. We are once again joined by Representative Chip LaMarca to talk to us a little bit about freedom. Yeah. Representative, you passed an amazing bill about athletes and their ability to kind of put their image out there. Tell us what's going on in that world.
Well, we had a great bill last year. It was almost unanimously supported, bipartisan. It would allow our student athletes in the state of Florida, collegiate athletes, to benefit off their name, image, and likeness, their social media, endorsements, a lot of different ways they can be just like every other student. So for me, it was the college athletes. As much as we put them on a pedestal, and sometimes really we wanted them to just be as equal as the other students they go to college with. And we passed that bill under Speaker Oliva. And lo and behold, it's supposed to kick in on July 1. Actually, last June, when Governor DeSantis was at the University of Miami in their indoor facility, we signed the bill. Corey has his pen. We're all ready to go. We get back to session this year. The bill gets called back. There's concern whether the NCAA is going to align themselves, which we knew was never going to happen. We pulled the bill back for a different bill, and it ultimately delayed NIL for a year. So it would have put it in 2022. And why that's not a good idea is that Florida, Florida State, Miami, FAU, FIU, all the schools at our UCF, USF have been recruiting off
based upon that.
Yeah. And so we made them a promise, and so we had to figure out how to bring it back. And on the last day of session, the morning of Sine Die, we brought the bill back, and we set the date back where it should be, July 1. And oh, by the way, not just our schools were recruiting. Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, Louisiana, New Mexico, these other states have joined Florida on July 1. So it is without a doubt a benefit that hopefully the rest of the country will join in on. But at the end of the day, I'm happy to see Florida, parts of the ACC, the vast majority of the SEC on the same level playing field.
Yeah, I mean, I follow some of these kids online. It's amazing the brand that they're able to build for themselves. And when you think about, athletes that might be struggling athletes, right. This is another way to kind of fill the gap and make their academic pursuits a reality, yeah. And their athletic pursuits, of course. Well, thanks for your work there. All right, so what else are you working on in the freedom world of Chip LaMarca?
In freedom, there are two lobbyists that were constantly, they got this bill back to where it is. One is the quarterback at Florida State, and the other one's a quarterback at the University of Miami, De'Ara King and Mackenzie Melton, who just spent the day with us yesterday. Good kids.
Well, that's great. I mean, those kids are working their tails off in the gym, and there's a million other athletes, women and men, soccer players across the board that are playing in those same worlds. So that's amazing. Well, nice work.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on. We really appreciate you coming on Phi TV. We look forward to now you're going to shift to campaign mode, which is kicking off for the next 2 years of the LaMarca experience.
It's going to be a hot summer down in South Florida, but I'll be knocking on some neighbors' doors and just keeping this train rolling. The reason to be up here is advocate for people back at home, whether it's the online sales tax and freedom there to make sure people can, have the ability to hire people and run their business and trying to cut taxes and remove restrictions that keep people from running a great business.
Well, Representative LaMarca, thanks for coming on Phi TV. We look forward to having you on again soon, and I'm sure we will see you out in the campaign trail.
Yeah,
thanks. Appreciate you.
See you.
That's all the time we have for this episode of Phi TV. For more great interviews like this one, hit us up on our social media feeds. And for now, thanks for tuning in.